Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Aries the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for all of my Aries collective. If you guys are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel. For all of my Aries placements, cross watchers, you are welcome as well. To everyone, just take in mind that this reading may or may not resonate with you, and that's okay. Do not force the reading. Always a special thank you to all of you who like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your donations. To those of you who comment, book readings, share readings, and shop the website. All of my information is in the description box down below. I'm working to get both candle orders out as well as personal readings. I just wanted to share with you guys really quick, speaking of candles, if you're new here, I am a candle maker as well as a reader. And I have a very special custom order that I have been working on as well. You see, this one is, who is up next? Cancer. Okay, there's green jade, selenite, and black obsidian. And then we just came out of Taurus season. Okay, pyrite, carnelian, and clear quartz in here. And then I don't have a Virgo, but after Cancer, and then Leo. I have a Leo one here too. Okay, so we'll Cancer, Leo, skip over Virgo, and then Libra. So very beautiful amethyst, lapis lazuli, rose quartz here. I'm very excited, and I hope she loves these candles. If you'd like to connect with me or shop, like I said, you guys, all of my information is in the description box down below. Okay, so let's get into it. Without further ado, those signs could be significant to you in some way, shape, or form here, Libra, Cancer, or Taurus. If not, take it how it resonates. But let's get into it. Let's see what needs to be addressed when it comes to you, regarding you, Aries. What do you have going on? Okay, there's just a lot of this and a lot of this, a lot of mind fucking going on. I feel like it's like the energy that is in the air here, okay? So let's pull some messages, honey, and see what comes out for you guys. We're going to use the double major tarot deck. Sun is in Gemini, moon is in Taurus at this time here. So that is significant. All right, Holy Spirit, angels. Holy Spirit, angels, guides, the highest white light. What messages do you have for Aries? That flew out. The moon. Something needs to be addressed. Whether it's something you need to get off your chest, or someone feels like they need to get off their chest regarding you, or someone is harboring these emotions about you, for you. They're hiding how they feel, whether it's a love thing or a hate thing. But it's definitely an elephant in the room type of thing here. So this may be something that you personally need to address with yourself here, or somebody that you're dealing with. It can give Pisces rules over the moon in the tarot spread, but in the zodiac, it's Cancer ruled. So in this regard, this could be connected to just someone who has gone through some type of psychological damage, whether that be like trauma, hospitalization. That could be like a mental hospital as well here, or this could be something personal that you've been feeling, or whether this be just like a type of a prison sentence here. Because Pisces energy can be a dream. It could be a fantasy, but it could also at the same time be a prison, and one that you will get lost in and will drown in. So this may be somebody feeling this way about you. They could be drowning in their thoughts and their emotions, because this is still water energy and it rules over emotion. So just take that into consideration. There's so many things that could come up out of Pisces energy being ruled by both Neptune, which is what you cannot see and sometimes cannot hear. They say that the humans are, that we can only hear to a certain frequency or hertz or something like that, and the number goes beyond what we can hear. So there's so much that is happening, trying to come across to us, whether this be an actual message or a loved one trying to tap in on the other side. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, temperance. This very well could mean, earth angel, and not only that, an angel that's passed over to the other side. Okay. Knight of Pentacles also came out, Capricorn energy. If something does need to be addressed, it would be how somebody fumbled you, how somebody disrespected you, how somebody calculated you too fast, how somebody should have taken their time with you. Not say use kid gloves with you, but been a little bit more considerate. All right, that could be something I feel like somebody wished that they could address. Or this could be something, like I said, that you may need to address to somebody. Just take it how it resonates, or maybe you're just addressing things a little less. You have already been disappointed. You've already made amends with it. You've already gained the closure in something that you need. So now you're just going to take it day by day, which is all that you can do, and people may feel a way about that. People like to rile you up or rile up the situation, make things more dramatic than they really have to be, versus just being adult and calmly speaking and communicating and hashing it out, or not hashing it out, agreeing to disagree. It's just, instead of them addressing it like that, you got people over here that just want to make things complicated for you. Queen of Wands, and you've done that before. If anything, the Queen of Wands, I'm not going to say she's complicated, but she's been through a complicated situation and had to overcome some complicated experiences, and whether that had to do with a person, place, or thing, you rule over that energy, which is Aries energy. So if anybody has a right to address people, it's probably you. And you probably don't even say half the things that you could say. You probably don't even spill people's tea the way that you could really spill their tea, or tell them about themselves, and I feel like you somebody who you overlook people's flaws, but you do take note of them. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the energy where you're just finna play with me just because I'm over here looking all calm and secure and minding my business and drinking my water. You're paying attention, very much so, and people they skip over that part. And it's the energy of they're bad. Now they look stupid. Now they feel stupid. Versus being a bigger person, and they could have addressed you the correct way from jump. Knight of Pentacles, and now it is what it is. Both Knight of Pentacles came out. This is the double major deck, for those of you who may be new. But it has two scenarios to not all of the cards, but especially the major arcanas, and some of the knights and queens as well. So this does speak volumes. Like, people went from this chaotic type of energy or to this very apologetic, remorseful type of energy towards you. Sorry. All right. The Fool, Aries energy. The day is bright. The sun is warm. Or should I have said the sun is bright and the day is born? Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. The sun... confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit felt what I was trying to say. But either way it goes, what needs to be addressed is the message is clear. When the sun is out, that's a clear indication. We can go swimming. It's going to be a great day, especially if you plan something outside. It's just all in all an energy of good health and a feel good, and it's being yourself. And that's something that people can try and check you about, but then they realize that who you really are versus who they thought you were. And that's that moon energy, you that sun energy. You don't have anything to hide. You're big and bright. You're vibrant, you're colorful, and you can go dark, you can go deep. You have been in dark spaces, and some of you may be still fighting to get out of that, but it's still here an energy of addressing things one day at a time for yourself. I just say 1 second at a time, 1 minute, 1 hour, however that is. That's what temperance is about. It's about divine timing. It's about getting it wrong sometimes, but it's about recollecting yourself and, going back at the situation at a different angle and coming out with that Sun Leo energy, that confidence, success, and enlightenment, especially, most importantly, enlightenment. And maybe a few tricks and talents, baby. That is so funny. I skipped over my words like that and the sun came out. Bet you I didn't skip over it when it came out. Connected right to that. My riddles aren't hitting tonight though, so it is what it is. What other messages, Spirit? It's throat chakra. It's that moon energy. Taurus rules over throat chakra. Devil energy. So, I did mention, you can go deep. You can go dark. The Emperor is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck here. There may be some issues you need to address about yourself. And there may be some that people feel like you need to address. But I really feel like this is an energy of hate. And when I say hate, I mean, it could be literal hate. And it could be, people just talking negatively on you, or just on things that you are getting attention for, or you may be accomplishing, or working on in general. Just the way that you may be handling something. Of course, you feel like you're right. Somebody's always going to feel like they're right, or you're the villain. And this could be very well, I feel like, something that, it may or may not need to be addressed. You know what I'm saying? You take the energy how it applies. But I feel like this is what somebody, behind the scenes, people can talk big shit all they want to, they see you on the street and it's, hey, Miss Parker, it's giving real friendly, neighborly type energy. And some of y'all could really have like neighbors that are really like devilish, or not to say devilish, but I just like watch out, Don't get too close. Don't be too inviting, just always be aware of your surroundings. You never know people. But just at the same time, also be aware. Something may be coming to the light for some of you guys here about someone that you may have already been questioning or feeling questionable about, because the moon and the devil was somebody who has a really huge secret that they are hiding. It's an addiction that they're hiding. It's something that could be harmful not only to themselves but to you as well. They're hiding something from you, literally. Something does need to be addressed here. Something could change your health or this person's health, or something is dangerous along those lines. Okay, so that may not apply to everyone, but it definitely is here spelled out. This could be somebody that's very inviting, very charming and good looking, but just like I said here, y'all be mindful. Capricorn energy, Emperor, you're in control. Yes or no, you put the boundary up and they either respect it or they go home. And that's in any situation here, whether it's a job or a person, place, or thing. Feel like someone is upset, they're connected, or they've connected themselves to the wrong parties, and it's nothing that they can address towards you or say anything about here. It's just something like, it's a lot of energies of people drowning in something, whether it's emotions, their ego, their purpose, or people could feel like we're supposed to be a part of your life or your purpose, your soulmate. You get many different soulmates, but you can always tell when that person was your actual soulmate. It's just like, I'm trying to see, how do I say this? The sun. It's just like a reflection of you, in so many ways. And I feel like somebody knows that they were one of those soulmates for you. And that could be like a best friend soulmate or a romantic soulmate or just however it resonates. But you're definitely somebody that they see where they effed up at, and where it was not a healthy relationship or a healthy attachment, and that it was not working towards the light, but it was working against it, and it was dimming your light and dimming theirs as well. When people have to go in their low vibrational frequency, that's it's just not a healthy situation for either party. It affects everybody involved. That's why they call it a soul tie. You need to be in this sun energy, growing, elevating here. And spirit may be helping you address some of these issues, if this is something that you're going through, so that you can. Both sons are out here. One is the little baby, and one is who, I guess, he's grown into this chiseled type of individual. Like I said, some of y'all could be working on your physique, or this is just some type of growth and evolution of overall. You're cocooning into the butterfly here now. As like seasons are getting ready to change here, we'll be going into, we're in Gemini season now. We'll be going into Cancer, so Cancer is cardinal as well. So we'll be segueing into summer. The Lovers, some of you guys may be transitioning into a relationship. Someone could be addressing you about how they feel about you and wondering if that feeling is mutual. But also, I feel like this is an energy of some of you guys may be having or needing to address a lover about something that's a little bit more on a serious level. This is communication of some sort, or this is just plain old gossip here. Someone could be speaking on your love life, and whether or not you are someone who is sexual. I feel like it's your business. As long as you're not hurting anyone. Aries is a sexual sign. It's fire energy. All fire signs have an element of sexual sensuality. Like that's the specialty. It's fire. You know what I mean? So it's I feel like people may see that on you, and it's like you are an adult. What you do is your business. So it's not like they can just really address you or call you out, and don't let people judge you. You know what I'm saying? What you do, like I say, is what your business is. Your business. You just make sure you are doing it in a healthy way. And this could be people who feel away and are upset. They like to address you, but they don't really want nothing. They don't want a healthy situation with you. This is using you in some way, shape, or form as eye candy, a trophy, just somebody to pass the time with. So just be mindful of that as well here. The other Lovers is underneath here. Oh, crap. It's naked. Y'all saw it. I keep forgetting about these cards. The smallest little thing, and they be ready to tap you. It's getting so sensitive around here. What other messages, Spirit? To Wheel of Fortune. It was just at the bottom of the deck, y'all, but it just actually came out. But I love to see it. And something is going to come to the light for you, going to happen successfully for you. But it's meant to be. You need to know this. You need to hear this. You need to see this. This is karma. And either you're going to be on the good side of it or somebody going to be on the bad side of it. It's just simply put here. I mean, the moon, the devil, the Wheel of Fortune, it's a lot going on. It's a lot that needs to be addressed. I feel like somebody could feel like they need to get a lot off their chest when it comes to you. Or like you just somebody that I'm not saying that you are like this culprit and this tyrant or anything like that, but you stir up so many different like emotions in people and mental stimulation and make them like physically feel a certain way. It's just the energy. I'm sorry, one second. My apologies. But back to what I was saying with the Lovers in the Wheel of Fortune, like somebody feels like they were booted out of their spot. It's just like you hear an insert person. They feel like they were the insert person wherever this fits. And they feel pretty low about it. They feel pretty salty about it. I'm not even gonna lie. It's some things that, like I said, somebody would like to address, get off their chest. They carry this with them. It's a heavy load. This could be somebody that's a heavy drinker, or they have turned to certain things to cope, with different certain things that may be happening in their life or that they're going through, versus getting the necessary help. And mental help therapy is not your enemy. Okay. Avoiding and not taking accountability is where you are always going to fall short here. And this may be some types of people that you needed to get away from, versus continuing to need to address about how they need to treat you, or how they look at you, or you could have been somebody who was just looked at as an object, and in a situation where, like I said, you wasn't respected for who you really are and seen for who you really are. But spirit is seeing that, and fate is going to play out the way that it needs to, and that's whether or not you're gonna transfer people in your life or transfer them right the hell on out. Spirit is saying, okay, the wheel spins. All right. And where you land may not be at the top this time. You might land at the bottom where you slide the fuck off. And that's what may be happening for somebody here at this time here. They sliding off. Got a lot to say now. Or so they wish they could. All right, let's get a few more and we're going to wrap this baby on up. Just wanted to take a quick break while I've been working behind the scenes and chat it up with you guys here. Chariot, Cancer energy. Yep. Like I said, baby, big wheel keep on turning. That's what I'm getting. Proud Mary keep on burning. Aries, you rolling. Okay, I'm talking about rolling. Chariot, Wheel of Fortune, Cardinal. Like we said, we rolling in the summer here, so some may be transpiring for you, or something may be panning out for you in a better situation than you thought. Some of you guys could be purchasing something nice or big for yourself, or this could be a move or getting to travel somewhere, or just something finally coming and going your way. The Fool, and look how it's depicted here. He may have fell off that cliff, but like I said, you may feel like things are falling apart at this time, but they really falling into place with this Wheel of Fortune. So just gotta let some things play out, and that's a part of being aware as well, and not falling for the okie doke. People are upset that they can't address you about not being dumb. How dare you? Look at the Queen of Wands as such. Yeah. Now it's like, you tricked me, Aries, right out of my destiny. Did I now? Did you now, collective? Because I don't think you play around like that. You very valuable. You're a very necessary player at the table. You know all the coordinates. You know where to put all the players in any given time here. Even the ones that counted and betted against you. Like I said, there's a lot of things that you could address, but either way, you still a queen, you still an empress, you still an emperor, you still on that level, and you still, just as anybody else, can be remembered forever here, whether that's physically or mentally, especially here. Your name living here forever, or you physically, what you have done and what you have put down, and as far as your stake in the ground. Because the Queen of Pentacles is not flyby energy. This is, you're going to remember me. You're going to respect me. And it's a very prestigious type of energy or way about you. The Magician. Even if you come off nonchalant, or you're not someone who cares about your talents, or you're not applying yourself as you could, because this is what there's two magicians, and this is what this one means, that this one isn't applying themselves the way that they could. And people may feel a way that you have talent and you need to get up off your magician ass and get to abracadabraing. Or people wish you would go sit down with all your magic. You got fake magicians. This is what this is. This is the fake magician. This ain't even you. sitting in a corner over there mad, but not realizing the tools are in the cabinet behind you. You have to have put those to use in order to even see what type of magic and what type of level that you are on here. So that's the type of thing that the devil would do. Be lazy. Be very lazy, but not you, Aries. And there's nothing they can do about that. All they can do is sit back and talk about it because, like I said, they're not being about it like you are. I'm going to leave this reading here, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. I'll catch you later. Ciao.